everyone. Welcome to another scene for Kingdom of the video set Miami, Florida. In this scene, we have who has contacted Vargas things between the Spring King of Miami at a very nice hotel.
Is it still lagging, or did you just go quiet? I can't tell if the lag is you or me. Oh no.
Hello?
Hello. Are you there?
Yes.
I can't tell if the lag is you or me. I don't think it's me, because I kept typing through that and it never stopped, but...
You're not lagging for me?
You're lagging very badly for me. I'm sorry.
I'll refresh.
Okay. So, Lucio Vargas is sitting in his room, and he's thinking. What should he ask of this woman to make things right? What should he request of her? He could request something. He could request something that's a bit more, one would say, creative, truly creative. Not ask for a sexual favor or something like that. Or he could just be tacky and ask for a sexual favor. He could ask for her to please him, let him abuse her. He could, knowing that she's vulnerable, knowing that she's trying to make things right, he could get really creative with his requests. And then it occurs to him, requests. He made a request not too long ago. He needed help. So he asked for help from a very desperate place. And service was rendered with payment accepted in IOU. He taps his lip and realizes, this seems like a fairly good way to pay off his debt. And so he smiles and he waits for the knock on his door.
Am I lagging still?
No, you're fine.
Okay, cool. Oops. Crap. It's the wrong overlay.
This scene is all manner of silly.
Fucking difficulties. Okay, so Rose. Oh, seriously. Okay, that's better. Alright, so Rose is at the hotel and she is knocking on the door.
And he'll pull it open and step back, motion her to come inside. Good evening.
She'll smile at him. Hello, Your Majesty.
And he'll say, and how are you tonight?
I'm fairly well. And yourself?
Could be better, could be worse. Tell me, are you thirsty?
I'll take a drink, sure.
Red or white?
Red, please.
No, pour her a glass of a nice Merlot. She notices he doesn't pour himself a glass, and he'll look at her and tilt his head and smile. Desperation. Wanting so badly to fix things, to make things right, that you're willing to do almost anything. I could be speaking of you, but I also could be speaking of myself. And he'll smile. I know what it's like to be desperate, to fix the broken, to make what is right wrong. Wrong, right? You would have said. And I know what it's like to have to pay a debt. I could take you back into the bedroom, fuck you all night long, enjoy hours of pleasure. But to be honest, I shrug. I've been with plenty of beautiful women, and I'll be with plenty more. But I've heard you have skill, and you are, after all, the wife of queen or kings. So that gives you a certain manner of. He'll chew his lip for a moment. You're a singular woman. Unique, one could say. Are you ready to hear the terms of what I want to put this deal back on the table?
She'll smile. I am.
Go into the bedroom. Slip your shoes off, get comfortable, don't get naked. A man is going to come in, and you're going to take him to bed. If he's satisfied, deal's back on the table.
All right. I can do that.
Oh, and one other thing. He's not lost, but he sure as hell ain't human. And I'll smile.
She'll
And I'll nod
smile
at the door.
back. She'll smile back and she'll stand up and move towards the door.
So it's a very beautiful, plush, elegant room. Again, my favorite phrase. We all love it. It's fucking obnoxious. And it's got some nice ambient lighting going on. No music playing. We're not doing the porn music. But it's just the room is waiting for her. So what does Miss Rose do?
Well, Rose will do as she's instructed and remove her shoes and position herself on the bed to be inviting.
A few moments later, the door opens. It's about a good 5 minutes later. The door will open, and somebody will come in socked feet. When he comes in, she cannot put her finger on what it is. She gets a jolt of the fact that she feels like prey right now, even worse than if a gentry had walked in.
Oh boy.
It's almost panic inducing. Were she not a member of the Autumn Court, she probably would be running in terror right now.
Autumn Court definitely has its perks.
And he has basically pretty much that look on his face, wearing a trench coat over his very fine suit with his arms crossed. My, my, my. Well, aren't you lovely?
She'll smile. Hello?
Normally, I don't like taking flesh or its enjoyment as payment for services rendered. But he'll lick his top teeth, his tongue dragging over his upper lip. Well, when a man is presented with a meal so delicious and happens to have a bit of hunger that day, can't really pass it up, no can I?
No?
What's your name?
Rose. Rose Nilsson.
Is that what you like to go by? Just watching her.
She's not moving. Not until he tells her to.
And he'll smile. And why did you choose that name? He'll step in a little bit closer.
Well, Nilsson is the last name of my husband's. It was Black before that. I chose Rose Black because I needed an identity when I came back from Arcadia, and my keeper called me her little black rose.
Hmm. And Virginia just really wouldn't do anymore.
Her eyes widen. No, I never much cared for the name anyway.
Smile.
Besides, I'd only been gone, well, I'd only been gone for a year. Certainly couldn't have the same name I had before.
He'll take his coat off and he'll drop it over the back of the chair. His eyes will roam over her again, his head almost tilting gently as he's always looking through her. Do
But
you know who I am?
can't say that I do.
I don't know whether that amuses me or insults me.
She'll smile. I feel like I should know who you are, though.
Oh, you do know who I am. Your mind just hasn't caught up to your heart and soul. He pops the buttons on his suit. He wasn't wearing a tie. When he pulls his shirt off, a very large pair, and I mean larger than she quite comprehends, pair of black wings with white tips, very similar actually to most chickens, sweep out. But they're almost ephemeral, almost as though they're like not on this world, on this plane, but pushing through. And he'll kind of shake them out and fold them behind his back. Oh, you're getting so cramped. He'll roll his shoulders. And it's almost kind of like he jerks his shoulders back, like he's shrugging something off, and shake his head, and his wings will disappear.
She just watches him.
Are you afraid?
I don't want to be.
His lips curl in a small smile. But you're not stupid.
I'd like to think I'm not.
Take your clothes off. Slowly. Let me enjoy it.
She'll she'll stand up and she will begin to slowly remove her dress. She'll turn around and take down the zipper.
He'll lick his lips slowly as he watches.
Then she'll turn around and slowly pull down the sleeves. Just a very sensual. She tries to shove down the fear that she's in. um, but yeah, she'll take her off her dress and her bra and her panties.
Now finish undressing me.
She will do so.
He smiles, looking down at her. My name is. And the way he says it, I don't know if I can convey it in my voice, but I'm going to describe what it does at the end so you understand. He says, my name is Lucian. The end part surprised her because she was fairly certain, and what her brain pretty much registered was Lucifer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she knows that man just said Lucian, but he also said his name was Lucifer.
Uh-huh.
And she has no doubt that that is actually Satan in front of her. Like,
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is, roll the jackpot, ding, 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 there you go, all the quarters come out. And he looks down at her. My only question is, do you want me to spread your legs and sow my seed in you? Or do you just want me to fuck you so?
Oh, I get a choice.
Not really, but I'll take suggestions.
She'll actually laugh. um, she'll smile. Um,
Well, she can tell that it's not that he's underestimating her. It's that he's kind of not, he's just so used to being disregarding of things and just being like, whatever, you know what I mean, dumb mortal. And
mhm.
he's doing that with her. He's not really, he's just seeing her as another human, you know what I mean, just whatever, it's another being. And he reaches out, not carelessly, but just kind of though he's done this a million times before. And he touches her cheek. When he does, he slams into the wall with such force it cracks the drywall. And she feels basically the inside of her. Literally, she screams. Damn near goes to her knees. The scream is not her. Like, it's coming out of her mouth, but it's coming, like, it's not her. And she can feel in her head, do not touch my mother! Like, Freya just went, no, fuck, no, don't touch.
Oh, oh no. Oh no.
Like, the scream fills the room. Like, he hears it come out of her. It's not from her mouth. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he just screams. But he can, like, hear Freya basically screaming in, like, essentially the old tongue. And, like, the tongue of the gods not to touch, like, her mother, basically. And he kind of, like, scrambles and shakes his head and, like, kind of, like, oh, fuck. And kind of, like, leans against the wall for a second with his head tilted back, like, oh, fuck, okay. Okay! And he'll hold a hand up, like, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Okay, so, hi, hello, hi. Oh, spread his hands, hi, hello, hold his hands up.
Rose
Okay,
is like kind of beside herself, a little shocked, like,
kind of a
did
little bit,
that
actually. Almost literally.
did that just happen? Like
You can, like, feel Freya like a fucking tigress inside of her. Like, I will literally kill everything about you if you touch her again like that. Like, because she is so fucking angry right now that you touched her with, like, ill intention.
hmm
And she's ready to, like, rip from her and murder her. Demon. Okay.
she's going to essentially try and calm Freya by,
Mm-hmm.
rubbing her abdomen and, with her mind saying, "It's okay, sweetie. It's okay. Calm down."
She also notices that the pig is between her and God. The Satan.
Oh shit. She'll
Half
be
done.
like she'll be
He's like
like,
looking
"Half
up at
done?"
him. He's like snorting at him and like kind of charging at him a little bit. And he'll kind of look down at the pig like, what the fuck?
She's gonna go scoop up Half done.
He'll squirm, like angrily, kind of kicking his little hooves, like, let me at him! Let me at him! Squeak! Squeak! Squeak!
She's gonna go, shh, it's okay, it's okay. And she's going to pet him and soothe him. It's
Yeah,
okay. I'm okay.
Satan's hand will go up and he's just like, I'm so confused right now. Can you please help me?
I have the goddess Freya inside of me, and when I'm ready, I'm going to give birth to her and return her to this world. And
I
this
see I
is
underestimated you. I see I underestimated you. Shouldn't have done that. My area is Academy. No one ever accused me of not being filled with the greatest measure of pride.
and this is Halfdan. He's my guardian.
I he kind of puts a finger up to his lips, like, your guardian's a pig. Okay.
It's symbolism.
It's a piglet. Okay. Symbolism. Okay. He'll nod.
Rose is no longer afraid of him. Just FYI, she's actually quite amused by his reaction and the situation, realizing that she actually has power now. Um,
He'll
she's no longer
just kind of
afraid.
he'll kind of run his fingers through his hair, like, well, this is awkward. He doesn't say it, but Freya, like, dick, and he'll kind of retreat back to her little sleep state, like, don't touch my mother like that. She gets the feeling that he can touch her. She doesn't care if, like,
Oh, yeah.
whatever. That's not a problem. Her problem was that he was preding on her, like, fucking totally and completely. And when she touched him and made contact, that gave Freya the contact to break out, basically. So, by the way, your pig can teleport, but that's Side's point.
I noticed.
But so he'll kind of he'll kind of hold a hand up again. Kind of like, I'm sorry, 1 second. Why don't we try this again? Hi, I'm Lucian.
Hi, I'm Rose. What can I do for you? She smiles. He can tell that she is much more assertive than she was when he first walked into the room.
He'll touch his lip. I'm torn between asking to play a round of Scrabble with me or fall into bed with me.
Well, Lucian, I would honestly be very happy to go to bed with you if that's what you would like.
But I did like the way you said my name. He'll stagger forward. Like, oh, okay, hi. I don't often I don't often take to bed. My daughter tries to bed me on a regular basis, and I keep turning her down. She also tries to bed, and he'll start listing off like a shit ton of people. Her employer, Andre, this, that.
When she hears Andre, she's like, yes, I know Andre, and I've met your daughter.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry. He'll shake his head.
Interesting.
You know what? You have one night with Elizabeth Bathory, and that's what happens.
uh,
She
she'll
was
reach up.
lovely.
She'll reach up and touch his cheek.
His eyes will sparkle at her. He is actually a very beautiful being. It's one of those. Oh wow, you're okay. He'll smile at her softly. You are a gorgeous creature. I'll give you that.
I am a autumn court here, but I am a sage escort for the spring. It is my duty to help those in need. So, what do you need? She'll lick her lips.
I need to feel wanted for one moment, but not for what I give people, not for what I do, not because I can rework the fabric and reality of time.
You want to feel wanted for you and who you are.
Well, not.
Besides the fear and unsavory deals and things like that, tell me about yourself, please.
First among the host of God's chosen, first created being of light. I like John Bon Jovi. I still think Freddie Mercury was the greatest thing that was ever created after myself.
He
I
was pretty
completely
spectacular.
I completely believe that the song Viva La Vida is about me. I'm still a little bit angry about that. What kind of chew is that? I didn't tell Chris Martin he could write a song about me, but then again, he named his kid Apple. So, on the one hand, on the other, okay. I think I could forgive him. I would give anything for humans to create. Stick with me a moment, okay? He'll smile.
She'll nod. All right.
I'd really like to see. So you know those little cereals that's with the he'll kind of like make like little fingers like the little teeny cereals, chocolate ones that are little puffs of rice.
Yes.
I'd love to see someone create fried chicken with that as the coating with a Nutella drizzle sauce.
That can be arranged.
I know, but I don't know who to inspire with that. Oh, look at her. Well, there you go.
Me, and I can inspire my husband to make it.
Does your husband cook?
He does.
She's starting to feel like he knows the answers to everything she could possibly ever say, but he likes to hear it anyway.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That's true. He does. Your husband is a very complicated and dedicated man.
Tell me something I don't know.
He spouts off a random fact that Satan would know that nobody else would. I'll give you one later.
Uh-huh.
A cool our thoughts.
She'll just say, "All right then."
Shrug, like there you go. I also know the way that you could serve all of the courts of, the Fae without you losing your position, but that's a minor thing. It's just a side note.
She blinks.
No, but go on. Enough about me. About more about you.
Well, I have a feeling that you already know everything there is to know about me.
It doesn't mean I don't like hearing it.
Do?
Hmm. He's kind of he's stepped up on her.
Hmm.
He dropped his own pants and just kind of let them go. Yes, of course, obviously, fucking Satan's tongue.
Of course he is. Yep.
Not like Will. Like what the fuck, Will? But he'll pull her to bed, basically. Kind of enjoying the conversation with her, lay on his side.
Well, my life has gotten pretty interesting the last month or so.
Smile.
Fallen in love with not only one person, but two, when I was convinced before that love was nothing but a lie and a tool. Still not completely convinced it isn't, but I at least like the way that I feel, so I'm going with it.
He'll smile.
And married. Faye married, too. The Winter King and his consort. Getting mortally married to his consort, Alexa. She kind of like gets lost for a moment thinking about Lexa.
He'll smile.
We're gonna have a Halloween wedding.
You excited?
I'm very excited. It's the day before my birthday. I was born on the Day of the Dead, you know.
I do. That's my birthday.
Oh, we share a birthday.
Chuckle. I kiss her lips, kind of running his hand along her face.
She'll kiss back. She'll run her hand along his shoulder and down his back.
He is indescribably good at lovemaking and even foreplay or this gentle attention they're sharing right now. It's something that I can't do justice in describing.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's one of those things where she needs to be careful because this is legitimately the best it's ever felt for her.
Mm-hmm.
And she could see how if he wanted to, he could very easily just tell her to come with him and leave everyone else.
Oh, for sure. Come be his queen.
Essentially, yes. And he'll swirl his tongue in her mouth and kiss her very, very deeply. Kind of pulling her to straddle his lap.
Oh, and she will.
And he'll look up at her and grab her hips. I want you. I want to be in you. Come on. And he'll pull her, kind of guiding her.
She will sink down on him.
Ooh, well, that's a pleasure she's never known. Just explodes throughout her body as she takes this angel into her. It's as though every nerve ending at once just hits with almost orgasmic pleasure.
And she will react accordingly.
It very much is one of those things that kind of opens her senses up. She didn't know that she could know pleasure. And this is just from penetration, this deeply.
Mm-hmm.
As his hands basically flow up her back, across her shoulders, and sink into her hair, and gently work to pull her down onto his full length. And he'll smile up to her. How does that feel?
She's like a little speechless. But she'll,
You know what? That's fair.
yeah, she'll she'll get her wits about her. Kind of. She'll say, "Absolutely incredible."
And he'll begin to roll his hips in a way that's just unparalleled. Nothing could reach this height. And he'll slide his hands down her body again, grip the globes of her ass, and just work her on his flawless, perfect.
She will just ride this wave of ecstasy that she's never in her life experienced before.
I have the feeling that we should probably skip to the part where they fall into bed sweaty and panting because there's literally no way we're going to be able to do it justice.
Right? Yeah, for sure. No, I'm definitely good
I
with that.
but fucking Satan, I can't really do it. Like I could, but I'd have to be prepared.
I mean, I'm good with skipping
So,
to the end. It's okay.
by the time, by the way, he does finish fucking everything, just all. She like understands reality on a different level for a moment. It's like everything just became clear. Oh my god, she gets it. Everything, just everything. And then like it just kind of starts to fade back into the fact that she knows she know everything for a moment, and then just now she doesn't. And oh my god, and he's just laying there, spread out on the bed, kind of like looking over at her, smiling, kind of catching his breath.
She's also catching her breath and looks over at him. This look of utter satisfaction on her face.
No smile.
Well, not everyone will get to say that they fucked Satan, huh? She gives and she winks at him.
God does. Vindictive bitch. I'll just look up. Fuck you.
She'll actually chuckle at that.
He'll roll on his side and look at her. Catch his legs up with hers. You want to know how
Smile at him.
you can be of every court.
I am intrigued by that, yes.
I can rework your essence to reflect the season that you are in. When it is autumn, you will be of the autumn court. When it is winter, you will be of the winter court. Spring, spring. Summer, summer.
And how does that reflect upon me? How will the other
It'll be
courts?
unprecedented. It'll be unprecedented, so it'll be up to you to navigate how this is accepted. I've never done this before. I just know that I can do it. So, for instance, I will set it to where it will begin in autumn's reign. In autumn, it will be autumn, as you are. When winter comes, you will come with it, and you will become winter.
I feel like this is something I should discuss with my husband first.
But does this appeal to you?
It does. I've had so many people tell me that I should be this court or that court because I just fit in every court. That's why I'm married into winter and working for spring.
You will only be able to learn the contracts of your court when you are in season to your court. So if you are in winter, you can learn the winter's contracts. But once winter ends, you may not learn contracts of winter until the next year.
That's fair. And if I were to have you do this for me, what would you want in return?
Oh, I think we can both agree that this is quite a heavy sacrifice. I'm literally reworking the magic of the Fae and the Fae courts. One could ask for a life without even thinking about it. I could ask for your husband's life, or Dominic, your lover, or one of his children, or Rocky. But that's not what I'm going to ask for. I'm going to ask for a life, but one not yet started. And I don't mean Freya, he'll look down before you get angry. Call off your wedding. Abandon your marriage to Lexa in the mortal world. You may, of course, stay married to him in the world of Fae. You will not take him as your husband.
she she shakes her head and tears well up in her eyes. No, it's not that important to me.
You have the literal ability to seize exactly what you want in terms that are not unfair. To walk within any court, to be unprecedented, to be singular. And you would give that up for mortal love. You're married to him. You share the vows of Fae. What do the vows of man matter?
How
You
long do
haven't.
I? Huh?
He says you haven't even married him. I'm not asking you to give your marriage up. It's a sacrifice, Rose. You're not
I'm
going to walk
aware.
away from this without losing something.
I'm aware.
And I am no goblin market hobgob. I am the first of the fallen, the deal maker, the lord of temptation.
I'm not going to negotiate with you, considering your offer. Will you please allow me to speak with my husbands about it first?
He'll shake his wings out again and he'll pluck one of his feathers and hand it to her. I give you 3 days' time. When you're ready and you've come to your decision, call me. Just drop the feather. I will come. Do
Okay.
not fail to answer me. A no.
I won't.
Oh, and darling, will you do me a favor and let Vargas know that his debt is considered paid?
She'll smile. I will.
Toodles. And he'll vanish.
She'll kind of like jump a little bit as he just disappears. Is Halfdan's is
Oddly
Halfdan
enough,
still in the room?
oddly, yeah, he is. He curled up in the chairs and went to sleep. Oddly enough, he left his clothes.
She's just gonna leave those in the room. She's gonna scoop up Halfdan and hold him close to her.
He cuddles her like, my mistress, are you okay? That was a big scary. Was I brave? I was brave. Oink, oink,
Yes.
squeak.
Oh yeah, he gets lots of
That's
pets.
that, but oh my god.
All
So
right.
I take it she goes home.
Yes. Yes, she does.
Really, should we throw up? Which husband is she going to?
She's gonna go to Lexa.
Yeah, because it's his marriage.
Uh-huh.
I'll say Elias is there, but I'll throw up Lex's overlay.
Okay.
That's not Lexa. That's Satan. There you go.
My
You,
baby.
your baby is taking a bath when you get home. Just chilling in the bath, just kind of chilling. The
um
bubblies all over his head.
what sh-
Kind
what she will do before she seeks out Lexa is she is going to uh she's going to text Rocky and tell her to tell her husband that his deal is back on.
Yes.
And then she will go and find Lexa.
Yeah, he's in, or no, he's in bed. He's in the bathtub and he's listening to Mandy Moore because he has a random 90s pop station song. And right now, Mandy Moore is on and he didn't feel like changing it. So, guess what?
She's just gonna like stand in the doorway and kind of watch him for a moment and see how long it takes him to notice she's there.
He'll look up and smile at her.
Hello, my love.
You look, you've had an evening. He'll nod.
She nods.
Remember that one time you took a true fade to bed and you came home slobbering and falling down, blurring everything you
Mhm.
said, and you weren't drunk? You look not like that, but the D in your eyes is there.
Uh huh. She'll say, "Can I come in there with you?"
That's a lot of expectation for me, but sure, you can. Or she'll say, right?
She'll peel off her clothes and uh, get into the tub with him.
A smile. There's a little rubber ducky
So I,
floating.
so I saved Ash's deal with Vargas.
His nose wrinkles like Vargas ill.
I didn't have to touch him, thankfully, but I did have to settle a debt of his
Oh.
with Lucian.
Oh. Well, damn.
He made me an offer, though.
He gets a pout face. Like, oh. Is it our firstborn? Did you? It's our firstborn, isn't it? Okay.
No.
Hold on. Okay.
Now, 3 days to decide because I asked for time so that I could talk with you and Elias about it. It is something unprecedented in our world. He said he could rework my essence to where I change with the seasons. When it's autumn, I'm autumn
See?
quartz. When it's
His brows.
winter, when it's winter, I'll be winter court. When it's spring, I'll be spring court. When it's summer, I'll be summer court.
New Zealand. Saying the safe word.
She'll stop.
Don't make deals with him. It's Satan. You're
I,
literally making a deal with Satan.
I know, I know, I know. That's why I wanted to talk to you. So you could talk
Okay.
me out of it.
Yes. No. There's nothing. Green Earth. They could be worth that.
No.
Oh, no, it's bad. Don't do that. Don't make deals with Satan. This is my opinion. Elias tell you would totally do it. My opinion is don't do it. Nothing is worth that quick of a fix. Obviously, if he could do it for you could do it for yourself. You just have to try harder. If that's what you actually want, right?
I know that I at least want. I think I'm going to stick to the plan that I have with Rocky. I at least want to be winter when it's winter.
I don't like to talk to you about this. I'll shake his hands.
You don't want me to change at all?
Please don't make me tell you my opinions on this matter.
But I'm asking you for them.
Oh my god, but my opinion is different than everybody else's. You ask
No.
Elias, you ask anyone, you ask Rocky, you ask anyone, they're going to tell you exactly what you want to hear.
That's why I'm coming to you, because you will tell me the truth. I love you.
I don't see why you follow the courts. I don't see why you're not courtless. I don't understand. I know that you feel like you are so autumn that autumn drips from every pore of your body. I get that, but it's not about that. It's not a contest. It's not some sort of an exam that you need to pass in order to move forward. I get that you're very, very autumn, and I get that you love being autumn. I get it. But you're also good at being spring, and you're good at being summer, and you're good at being winter. So why follow the courts? Just be courtless and build up your 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 standing in all of the courts. Like Petrova. Petrova did that. How do you think we actually helped him out? And you know what you are, baby? You're such a good Autumn courtier. You're like a daughter of Autumn. I'll give you that, but you also it's what you came into. You were afraid when you first came through. It's what you were drawn to, and you instill fear in people like nobody else. But you're also latching your nails into it and holding on to it for dear life, like you identify by it. When I just see it was more than that. I don't understand why you don't do what you are doing in the first place. Divest yourself of the courts. Granted, that may also mean that you essentially have to shrug off being quote unquote Queen of Winter. Not that it really does anything. And just keep doing what you're doing with all of the courts. That way, you don't have to answer to one court. And it's stupid, and I'm stupid, and whatever. He'll just wave his hands. He's not even trying to be dismissive. He's just frustrated.
You're not stupid, and I hear what you're saying, but what happens if something happens? Courtless don't tend to get support.
Do you think that I or Elias would ever let anything happen to you? Look, if you were just some dick off fucking courtless, thought there was a situation where you just knew better than everybody and you were coming in saying fuck the system, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, that's annoying, okay? There are the courtless who are courtless because essentially they just don't fucking know better. And then there are the courtless who are courtless because they're essentially omnicourt. They're like Petrova. Petrova is one of those that kind of goes beyond court. Uh, Andre. Andre needs to make himself available to all of the courts because deals are needed everywhere. And I know it's scary to jump without the net. I wasn't Winter originally in the first place anyway myself. But he'll shrug.
What what was your original court?
It was a spring courtier.
And what made you jump to winter?
Smile. Elias. He was
Just
drawn to
smile.
Winter. I just kind of wanted to follow him. Look, Elias, slap my fucking head off and tell me I'm being an asshole. Okay, I don't even talk to you about this because honestly, he tells me not to. But you asked, so
I did
which is
ask.
true, by the way. Elias would basically be like, "You fucking idiot! What are you doing?" I don't understand why. I don't understand why you're that when you do so well in the other courts, when you could literally do exactly what you're doing, building and fostering your relationship and your presence in those courts. Why you tie yourself down with one when you belong in so many? I can't think of anything in the courts that's that important or a tie to Autumn other than it's what you know, it's familiar, it's what you came in on. And if that's the case, I respect it. I respect you and I love you and I just want you to be happy. But if you're gonna make deals with Satan or trek off to Arcadian realms to be what in this and what I don't get that part. And they'll shrug though, but I love you and I support you and I want you to do whatever you want to do. And no matter what, I mean, just in life and in general, you're my wife. I mean, you're going to be my actual wife one day, soon. And I know that it's not our ways and not our traditions anymore, but it's kind of like oh, that's a little bit of humanity to me. Like what I have left is in you, Rose. You must smile. I'd
She'll,
never let anything happen.
she'll smile. I'm not going to make a deal with Satan. It's stupid.
It's desperate.
Because
I feel really guilty for all this. Okay, he'll kind of
don't.
pull himself out of the bathtub and like grab a towel and kind of towel off for a second, then wrap it around his waist.
She'll get up out after him, grab a towel.
He goes over to his sink and he just kind of he pulls his toothbrush and toothpaste out and just kind of squeeze a little line, start brushing his teeth, kind of shaking his head and just looking down.
She'll step behind him and wrap her arms around his waist.
Because he's a little hurt and angry, his skin is actually very cold right now. Not like so cold that you can't like touch or anything like that.
Mm.
It just doesn't feel like great. But he'll try to warm up and kind of calm down.
I love you.
Through a toothbrush, he'll say he loves you too. He'll spit. I never doubt for 1 second that you love me. He is around her.
Huh?
You want to know how comfortable he is around her?
Yeah.
He takes care of a blemish on his chin.
Oh.
Like kind of lean forward and take care of that. Like Jesus Christ. It goes 12 again. Kind of clean it up with a piece of paper towel. He'll whatever. Look, I love you. I support whatever you do. Okay. Just
She
long.
nods.
And he'll stretch. And Elias will come in, basically kind of he's been doing stuff around the house and just kind of cleaning up and just fucking off. He's kind of reading a book, like with his head down.
Rose will go over to Elias and
He'll close the book and go on.
oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say he closes the book and I'll boop around the forehead with it gently.
She'll laugh. She'll lean down and give him a kiss.
Up.
I thought he was sitting.
No, he's still standing.
I was standing. Okay, then she'll lean up and give him a kiss.
Toast time!
Yep, pretty
Bounce.
much.
He'll lean down a little bit and kiss her. Hello.
Hi.
He clears his throat for a second and he like kind of blinks and like smiles.
Are you okay?
Elias or Alexa starts laughing at him. And he'll blush. It was his day off today, by the way.
hmm
And he'll kind of he'll just shake his head. Like not like just embarrassed. And he'll kind of touch his nose to her. And he'll say, "Jegolmen horman talaril kaskla." And he'll kind of like whine a second. That felt digit. Interdigi. He'll just shake his head like fuck.
So would she have understood any of that?
He'll say, she did. He basically says that he's forgotten how to speak English for the moment. It's annoying the fuck out of him.
Ah.
And he'll say, Askar dormi fartarid. He asks if she still loves him.
She'll nod. Of course I do.
And he'll just say he'll keep speaking Swedish. I don't want to do it anymore, but he's fucking utterly forgotten how to speak English for the moment. It's like his fifth language and he's been speaking Swedish all day.
she'll she'll kind of shake her head because she can't understand everything, but she can pick up on some of it. She'll ask Elias, "Did you tell Lexa what I told you about the other day?" I haven't got a chance to tell him.
He'll say in Swedish. Just assume if he's speaking right now, he's speaking Swedish.
Um, why I have the pig?
He'll hold a finger up. No. He'll say, "Nee."
and she'll go, okay.
Lexa, by the way, will kind of look at them with like a playful face, and say, he'll kind of he'll raise an eyebrow, and he'll say, "Veit hosi et zeblia." And fucking Lexa rolls his eyes to the back of it. Not Lexa. Just Elias looks at him like, "Oh fuck you." What he said in Russian was, "Did you forget this too?" In Russian. And he'll shake his head like, "You jackass." And he'll just flop down on the bed. He's like half asleep, so he's kind of like, ah, fuck it. And he'll just lay down, like, Alexa.
So she'll go over to Lexa. I've had an interesting week.
The look on your face right now is priceless. You look like you're about to tell me something. It's just, wow. I want you to tell me in no more than 2 sentences.
I am going to be the mother of Freya with Dominic. And the pig's name is Halfdan. He's my guardian.
She's never seen that look on his face. That's a new one.
You said 2 sentences. That was the best way I could summarize it.
His hand goes up. That was all he needed. He'll just nod. Well, then okay. It's like he has questions.
Well, he's more than
answers don't matter, so he doesn't. He can't. He's just the questions are there, but the answers don't matter, so he can't. So he just kind of he'll blink and he'll tilt his head to the side, and then he'll tilt it the other way like a fucking deranged puppy. Can I name it when it's born?
her. Yes.
I'm not assuming it's gender.
She's already told me her gender. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Well, then there you go. Her. Fine. Her. Can I name her?
She wants her name to be similar but not exact. Something that reflects who she is, but nothing blatant.
Like Faye?
Kind of, yeah. She
Got it.
suggested Faith or something like that.
If we name our child Faith, I don't own enough cowboy hats or hay bales for her to take your pictures. We are not having a child named Faith Nielsen.
But it has such a nice ring to it, though, Lex.
At the Grand Ole Opry by the time she's 14 as a prodigy. No.
Rose loses it.
I'm going to Jackson.
She's dying.
No. Faith.
What are you going to name her then?
She's going to win the next season of American Idol.
Probably.
No, she'll come in first place and actually get a career. Anyway. And Lex, Elias just shakes his head like, ain't that fucking amen. He'll think. I could be a dick and name her Aphrodite. You get an internal like, hey!
I was about to ask, how does Freya react to that? Because I want to know.
No!
It's just gonna tell Lexa she very much vetoes that idea. Just saying.
Well, she could come out here and tell me herself she can veto it. So
she looks at Lexa like, don't fucking tempt her.
Rose slaps him.
Huh?
Rose slaps him.
Oh!
Like across the face as hard as she can, like whap! And he's like his head will turn, and fucking Elias loses it. He falls off the bed, he's laughing so hard. He's like, "You gotta buy a fucking unborn baby!" Yes.
Rose just kind of looks in shock, like, "What the fuck just happened?"
And he'll just shake his head and just kind of like look back at her, like, "Okay, got it. Okay, no, Aphrodite, got it. Okay." Okay.
She'll like go to him, "Are you okay?"
I'm fine. I can take a hit for God's sake.
I know that. I'm sorry.
She's grounded. The minute she comes out, you have to spend like 2 seconds in the corner because that's how old she'll be. But you're gonna take the babe from your arm, put her in the timeout chair, and be like, "This is for slapping me when you were in utero."
Rose will kind of like look down at her abdomen and she'll say, "Be good to your dad."
She's fussy about it.
Because you're gonna have three of them.
She can feel like internal blinking at that. Like, I just want you to pay attention to your life choices and how much this is perfectly the home that I rested in. I'm not judging you right now. I'm proud of you.
Oh, she'll smile.
You could possibly be happier with more fathers, by the way, and a couple of people I could call that. That's beside the point.
Oh God.
You're young for that right now.
Yeah, you're very young for that right now. Shush.
I should go back to sleep. And he just kind of shale, like rubbing his jaw. Like, goddamn, woman.
She's very passionate.
Harmony. We'll name her Harmony. There you go.
I like that.
Harmony Nielsen.
Yes.
Hold on. It was that or lyric.
Just
Oh, lyric. Is it white trashy? He'll kind of look over at like Elias, and Elias looks back and I'm like, the fuck do I know about white trash?
Rose will say harmony. Harmony's better.
Harmony. Harmony. We'll let Dominic pick the middle name, and then Nielsen. Or, fuck, is it going to be Harlow? If Dominic's your father.
Harlow Nilsson.
Oh, that's fucking pretty.
She'll smile. Just throw all of our names in there.
Right? Harlow Alexis Nielsen? No, that sounds like a stripper.
Harmony. Then whatever Dominic picks, Harlow Nilsson.
So, like, the last name is hyphenated.
Yes.
It's a really long name. There's a 28 character limit.
She'll shrug, unless we make Harlow her middle name.
That's what we should do. Harmony Hollow Nielsen. Oh, that's pretty.
It's pretty.
Does he know about this, by the way?
Nope. Nope, he doesn't.
You're having a man with this baby. Whoa! You're having a baby with this man.
Well, okay. So when I woke up,
so what had happened was, okay, got this.
we went out on Wednesday, right?
Okay.
We went to Boomers.
Okay. Oh God, nothing. This starts with we went to Boomers.
And I swear they have.
We're like, what the fuck? Are you with the Boomers?
They have the I swear to God, they have the greasiest pizza on the face of this planet.
Oh God.
That's beside the point. Anyway, oh, I have to take Rocky there. Just the fear from those people at that amusement park is, yeah. Anyway, so we had fun and we went back to a hotel because I didn't have anywhere to take him. I do now since I'm now Sage Escort. Did I tell you that?
No, but whatever. I'll shake his head.
I told you it's been a week.
You okay? Keep going.
We had sex and went to sleep.
Okay.
And I had she'll air quote a dream about Freya and her telling me that Dominic and I are going to have her, but whenever we're ready. So we get to decide when I'm actually pregnant.
That's convenient, but in a good way.
And I, she'll air quote, woke up thinking it was just a dream, then it realized that it wasn't actually a dream. And he knew something was up. And I was going to tell him, but he told me to take my time. If I need to process it, and then come back to him later. And
Oh, not.
then I came home. Elias greeted me at the door with Hofdan. And then I really realized it was not a dream, that actually happened.
So that explains
And
why.
on my way home, I got a text from Rocky asking me to help out the spring court because they need female escorts. So I went and met with Liam, and I performed my initial task to become an escort, which I did really well with. And it had nothing to do with sex.
A smile.
I helped an oracle. He was plagued by his visions of the future and was honestly driving him mad. I got him to change his point of view. Instead of being convinced that these visions are true and trying to tell everyone what they need to do, he should come to pass, then he needs to be the change he wants to see. That got through to him. He's working for me at the homeless shelter.
That's good.
And if he does well, which he has been, he'll take over my position so that I can focus more on other things. Like, so now I have my own parlor at Spring Court. And then I went out to Rocky and met Vargas. He was joking around and making fun of Rocky's height, which bothered her. She stormed out, which kind of offended him that she just kind of walked off.
Hmm.
Then Ash went out to check on her, and I guess she told him that he made fun of her, and he stormed back into club culture and proceeded to shove him repeatedly.
He'll suck his teeth.
I put a stop to it, and Vargas was not happy. And he glared at Rocky and said something to her in Spanish. So I followed him to see what he had said, and I talked with him, found out that he was going to pull whatever deal it was he'd made with Ash off the table because of Rocky and his behavior. So I offered to fix it.
He'll smile.
And gave Rocky, I scolded Ash, gave Rocky quite a talking to about how to conduct herself in public if she wants to be, even if it is an honorary title. People are going to look to her. She needs to make a good impression.
They will. That's true.
She has to learn how to take it. People are going to say way worse things to her than that.
Well, not.
So, that was my week.
You've had a very busy week. Well, not.
She'll nod. I have. Yes, so busy. I'm sorry that I didn't talk to you about things sooner. Time really flew by and got away from me.
I'll nod. I. I'm glad you're here now, though.
Me too. And you've got me all night.
Oh, do I now?
She'll smile. She'll walk to him and put her arms around him.
He'll scoop her up and kind of pick her up a little bit.
She'll hug tightly. I missed you.
I missed
A
you too.
lot.
So much.
I love you.
He'll nuzzle her. I love you too. I'm sure he'd love you too if he wasn't sleeping. He'll kind of motion his head over to him.
It's already out.
He had,
Yeah.
he had to do some kinging today that was meh. I didn't. I'm just consort. Nobody loves me.
She'll kind of narrow her eyes at him.
No, narrow his eyes back.
You're so cute.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do?
Play Scrabble.
All right. Let's go play Scrabble.
He'll pull Scrabble out, post up with her in front of the fireplace, and play Scrabble.
I think that's probably a good place to end the scene.
Me too.
With Rose and Lexa playing Scrabble. Being normal after the crazy fucking week that she's had.
Thought you'd appreciate
Thank you,
it.
players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. We'll see you next time.